Space Marine 2 is a game set in the grimdark future of Warhammer 40k, which for those that aren't familiar with the lore of this IP, it makes as much sense as ancient Chinese history. But to catch you up to speed, here's everything you need to know. Guilliman fucked an Eldar and Logar is a bitch. You get all that? Great. Space Marine 2, or as my friend Nat and I like to call it, Hell Yeah Simulator, gives you enough testosterone to grow a third testicle. Or a second one if you're missing one. I don't know your situation. Space Marine 2 is a third-person hack-and-slash shooter. In Space Marine 2, you play as a Space Marine. I know, shocker. And your job is to kill anything that doesn't look like you, because they weren't made in God's image, like you were. Well, sometimes you do that, but they were heretical. Therefore, their lives are now forfeit. Parry my bolter. Space Marine 2 does a good job portraying the strength of a Space Marine via its execution animations. I mean, you're telling me you can look at this and don't think, hell yeah. You get the point. The story of Space Marine 2 follows the illustrious Lieutenant Demetrian Titus, who has survived 100 years in the Death Watch after this goblin decided that somehow being unaffected by the warp is somehow heretical because of some book written 10,000 years ago.
Codex Astartes leaves no room for doubt.
I don't know. The campaign sees him return to his chapter, the Ultramarines. You know, the blue guys you see in all the promotional material for Warhammer? The Ultramarines are the white bread of the Space Marine chapters. The most middle-lane Space Marines the Imperium has to offer, both good at everything, but not great at anything in particular. A jack of all trades, if you will. In the campaign of Space Marine 2, you and your squad consisting of Chiron and Gadriel, along with other Ultramarines, defend a number of planets from both Tyranid and Chaos forces alike. The story is pretty short and sweet, but don't let that fool you. It is very well written, which I would much rather take than, whatever this is. The story has tons of what the kids call hype moments and aura, and every twist the story takes manages to keep you on your toes and enhances the feeling of the player being involved in the universe. You are a cog in the grand machine that is the Imperium. Every Tyranid and traitor you kill contributes to the cause, and you feel it. The other side of the coin of Space Marine 2 are operations, optional side quests that take place alongside the main campaign of the game. You and 3 other friends, or randoms, can play as a group called Talassa, who are the other Space Marines in the background of the main missions of the campaign, helping you accomplish your various goals. These operations can range from fighting a Tyranid hive beast to fighting a traitorous sorcerer, getting your shit stomped in by whatever this thing is, or jumpstarting a dead ship to ram into another ship. The fun part about operations are the classes, which there are 7 if you're from the future. Tactical, you're jack of all trades. Assault, who has a jetpack. Vanguard, who has a grapple hook that can hook onto enemies. Bulwark, who has a shield and is a tank of sorts. Sniper, who has a sniper rifle. He can also go invisible. And Heavy, who has a big gun and a force shield. Each of these classes play a unique and pivotal role in any squad, providing a myriad of perks that you can arrange in different ways to make all sorts of builds that fit your playstyle. And yes, I've prestiged all of them at least once. As you might have noticed, each one of these classes I have shown you, I have customized in a certain way, which helps me segue into my next and favorite part of this game, the customization. The operations of this game provide a currency that you can use to customize your class of choice into the chapter-compliant Space Marine of your dreams. Or not. It's your choice, dude. As you can see, I like the Raven Guard, or you can use your currency to unlock perks like a homunculus. I also want to mention that operations not only give you the currency to fashion your Space Marine, but also as you successfully complete operations, you unlock armor customization options as well to show off how experienced the class of your choice is. As you can tell, I have dabbled in assault. The same goes for weapons. The more you use a weapon, the grade of the weapon also progresses with you, allowing you to obtain higher tiers of weapons to dish out more damage. How you play this game is up to you, and what perks you choose are up to how you play the game, and that freedom of choice is what I love about Operations. A lot of people turn me away from this game with their negative reviews, and while I think it could use some optimization and could offer even more in the way of weapon variety, please Games Workshop, I think that this game is a solid 10 out of 10 experience. It also has the fast-paced action I love and offers higher difficulties by incentivizing them with higher tier rewards so that I can chase maximum dopamine output while also offering intense and responsive combat. If you haven't tried this game, even if you're not a fan of Warhammer, next time it goes on sale, which it does often, give it a shot. You won't be disappointed.